Ahmad, welcome to Iran. Now we are in one of the historical sites that targeted by Israeli regime, and the United States. What's your opinion about this? That they strike against historical sites.
I think it's a grave crime against humanity. This is not just Iran's history. This is humanity's history. So for me, as someone who loves and appreciates history, whether it's Chinese history, American history, I don't like seeing sites like this damaged and destroyed. There's a reason why UNESCO, international institutions, designate these places as heritage sites that are important and must be protected and valued. And they've even established a system to protect these places specifically during war. And that's why they created, these symbols that they put on top of the property, on the building, so that planes and satellites, before they target such a location, they see it, they identify it and say, don't touch it. And they've done it anyway. And I think that's a serious crime.
Ahmad, you before come to Iran, I saw that you made a post in your YouTube channel and said that I'm go to Iran. What was your audience's reactions?
Shock. And they were terrified. They're like, you're going to die. Don't go. And I'm not going to lie. I was scared. I really was. I told myself I want to come to Iran to cover the war, but I said, I don't know if I should ask because maybe I shouldn't take the risk. But subhanAllah, the opportunity came and I decided, no, I should do it. I feel in my heart that I should be here. Somehow, some way, I believe Allah has destined me to come here and witness this and document it and share it with my audience. I think it's important to do. And so my audience was nervous. That made me a bit nervous, but coming here now, I see that, you guys are also brave and strong. So that makes me feel brave and strong. I feel shy to be afraid in front of you all. So, but the war has calmed down a bit. Maybe it'll escalate in a couple of days, but in the beginning, I think it was very intense. In the time since I've been here, I've only heard 2 or 3 explosions and I didn't see anything. So far, so good.
And now what is actually the most frequent questions of your audience, what they're talking about Iran and what they want from you?
So they're very happy that I'm okay. And they're very happy that I'm here. They appreciate that. I think the perception that they and many other people have is that Iran is getting destroyed right now. And that's because of the media. The only thing they show are explosions. And that makes sense because you want to show solidarity with civilians being killed. So you have to show the damage. But the perception that creates is that all of society is being destroyed and shut down and so many people are dying. But actually, since we've been here, the reality is people live their lives. Now, if it's a war for 2 or 3 days, okay, maybe you don't go to work. But now it's 3 weeks and this might go on for 6 months. You're going to stay home all day? No. So people are going to work. They're driving their taxis. They're shopping. They're at the market buying and selling. They're eating food, et cetera, et cetera. Life goes on. So I think showing that is important. We want people to have solidarity with, innocent civilians. But at the same time, I think what I'd like to do is give my audience a clear picture of what modern warfare looks like. And this is currently what it looks like. It could get worse. Hopefully it doesn't. But what I see is, people of Iran, brave, the morale is high. They have these rallies showing support for their nation during this time. And they are, continuing to live their lives.
Yeah. And I want to know your analysis about the public opinion of the United States about this war.
Yeah. Americans are against war, period. It doesn't matter if it's Iran or Russia, Ukraine or Gaza. Americans are tired of war. American people now witness in America the infrastructure, actually in Iran, the infrastructure, believe it or not, I swear to God, the infrastructure here is better than many places in America. The roads are falling apart. You don't have public transportation. You cannot take the train in most of the country. The buses are old and dirty and they're not efficient. They don't have access to healthcare. Everything is expensive. So Americans are like, we have all this wealth. How come we don't have any of it? It's because it's being wasted on Israel. It's being wasted on war. It's being wasted on Russia, Ukraine. It's killing innocent people in Gaza. So American people, from a selfish interest, which there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, I want my money to serve me. There's nothing wrong with that. I think they care about that. But also Americans, for the first time, are really seeing clearly what their country is doing to innocent people. And they saw this mostly in Gaza, but also the girls' school in Iran, in Minab. Many people were hurt by that. American people, whites, Christians. So you look at the polling data now, Democrats and Republicans, the majority of them reject Israel and they reject this war. So the American people actually, I think are good people, kind people, and they feel a sense of solidarity with the people of Iran as innocent civilians that just want to live their lives. They don't want to serve Israel and their Jewish supremacist nonsense.
Thank you, Ahmad. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you for having me.